Hello YouTube, my name is Paul. I hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back to part 3 of my PlayStation 3 collection videos, where I talk about my lenticular sleeves or small collector's editions, limited editions, and just slipcase games really. I mean, some of these games you would have seen already in the previous 2 videos. These are just variations of them. A lot of these games I would have played back on the PC, some I've never played before. But yeah, we'll crack on anyway. It's about 50 to show you. Again, none of these games are difficult to get. It's just finding them in nice condition. That is, well, what makes it a challenge, really. So the first one I'm going to show you is a game I absolutely love. Now, I never had any intention of playing this game when I had the PC. Just got some fantastic reviews. And this is the sort of game I never really played before. But when I played it, I thought it was flipping amazing. That's Dragon Age Origins. The original one. Absolutely blew my mind, this game. I think I played this to the point, I think I went through it 4 times and I played every single bit of DLC. It's absolutely incredible. This one just comes in a cardboard sort of outer really. But yeah, brilliant game. Fantastic. Highly recommend that. Now the next one, I never played this series before, yet part 3 is due out this year, and that's Borderlands 2. Apparently it's an amazing first person shooter. I should actually give it a go, to be honest. Again, this is just a bog standard cardboard cover. This one's still sealed, never played it, never really fancied it, to be honest, and that's Kane and Lynch Dog Days Part 2. This was literally a couple of quid, I think. Never fancied it, to be honest. So it remains still sealed. Next up is one of those really nice sort of lenticular sleeves, Ratchet and Clank All for One Special Edition. Not sure you can get the effects really on the camera, but yeah, it's quite a nice one, this one. Don't come up that often. I think there's one I'm still missing, which is Rayman Origins. Comes in one of those sort of gatefold cases. Yeah, I find some of these really nice and some of these are pretty bland, but in the main they're pretty good. That makes any kind of sense at all. Next up is a game I had on the PC, and that's Doom 3. This is the BFG edition. Got nothing really special there, literally just a cardboard case. Now many of these games would have had additional DLC, no doubt, but it's probably expired now or been used. Next up is Ace Combat Assault Horizon limited edition. Never played this series either. This one may contain an art book in it. Yep, just an art book and the actual original game. Next up is a game I showed you in the last video called Infamous. This is literally just exactly the same thing in a cardboard sleeve. The artwork's generally different as well, which makes it a bit more interesting. Cracking game that, really enjoyed that one. And the same as this one, Red Dead Redemption limited edition, again just in a cardboard sleeve. An amazing game this one, really enjoyed it. Right, it's those. I've got a couple more here. So Bioshock, which is probably one of my favourite games of this generation. Outstanding game. Now I think the Xbox 360 came with a collector's edition where you can get the daddy in the box. But the PS3 version I don't think did. It's not in the UK anyway. Which is a shame really, because it's quite a nice little collector's edition. Next up is Red Faction Armageddon in one of those lenticular sleeves. Played the original, but I've not played this one. I quite like the variant or the variation in the artwork for these slipcases. Done a good job. Now this one I quite like. This is Need for Speed Shift Special Edition. Comes in one of those plastic cases. Now these plastic ones have a tendency to split. And underneath the plastic you've got this tyre, which is flipping awesome. I quite like it. And it is rubber as well, of some description. But yeah, I quite like that. Quite a nice little touch. Next up is Tomb Raider Underworld. I think I showed you this in the last video as well. Again, comes in one of those gatefold inserts. Game I did complete. I didn't really enjoy it. Next up is The Darkness 2. Again, I've never played this one either, but this is probably one of my favourite lenticular sleeves actually. Not sure if you can sort of see it really, but yeah, it's fantastic. One of the more desirable ones, no doubt. But yeah, really good. Artwork's exactly the same. just with some fancy effects. Next up, we've got Assassin's Creed Revelations, the Ottoman edition. Never played Assassin's Creed really beyond number 2. Next up is Heavy Rain, which has got a nice effect on the front. It's kind of one of those, like, if you can see the raindrops on there, you make them out. They're raised a little bit. Again, this is another one of those gatefold inserts. We should have an origami, not sure what you call them, but there's a bit of origami in there if you want to make that particular model. Quite common that it's missing from this particular box set. And next up is Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. One of my favourites, I think, in terms of how it looks and how it's presented. Because inside it's got the art book, which also encompasses the DLC, the instructions, obviously the artwork, and at the back is the game. So yeah, I think this one's really nice. Again, quite a desirable one. But again, these games don't go for much more than 10 quid. Which is ideal, really. Right, if I show you some of these Batman ones. Now, a lot of these Batman games got sent to me in jiffy bags. And there is a tendency for them to get absolutely flipping destroyed. Now, this is Batman DC Superheroes, or Batman 2 DC Superheroes. There's quite a few of these released on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. But if you look at the side there, yeah, you get a tendency to get crushed really easy, because the cardboard's not very good. I'm sure you can really see it on the camera there, but yeah, be very careful and ask the seller to send them protected, because flipping out. Now, most of the ones I've got are all complete. They've got untouched Lego figurines inside, which is pretty cool. But that's generally all they came with, really. But yeah, just ask the seller to make sure they send it protected. Again, similar with this one. This is the Lego Harry Potter years 5 to 7. Exactly the same contents inside. Lego figurine and the actual game. That's pretty much it. Next up is Star Wars The Force Awakens. This is Lego again. Again, you can see the box is crushed on the side. This one's still sealed. Never played any of these Lego games, I've got to say. And it's supposed to be really good fun. And my son says they're really good, but I've never played them. I've got more Lego ones, but this is the 4th one. I think the others are a bit further on the floor there. This is the Lego Movie video game. Again, still sealed. Again, with a bit of crushing on the side. But yeah. This one I actually bought from the shop, which is Metal Gear Solid 4. Guns of the Patriots, which I thought was a fantastic game. Problem with these games, there's too many cutscenes. Which, don't get me wrong, they're fantastic. I think I've just shown you that upside down. They're fantastic, but yeah, it does detract from the game a little bit. For my own liking, for my own personal tastes. Some more of the bigger box ones now. This is Agarest, is it? Generations of War Zero. Going through CEX pages earlier on, just checking out sort of game values really for the PS3, and these ones tend to go for a bit more than your standard game. Inside they've literally just got the game and some kind of music CD, is it? Soundtrack CD? Yep, soundtrack CD. So, yeah. Next one is Star Wars The Force Unleashed. This one's quite a nice one. It's got some kind of memory stick maybe at the back there. A little figurine there's a memory stick. Again, a very nice one. This one actually does come with a steelbook inside it, actually. Which is pretty cool. Got Mr. Vader on the back there. Yep. So yeah, some of these do come with steelbooks. It's very unlikely though. Got a bit of damage to this one as well. Corner's a bit crushed, which is a shame. Next up is Battlefield 4 Deluxe Edition. Apart from playing Battlefield Bad Company, I never played a Battlefield game. Probably would love to play them though. Steelbook inside. Pretty standard plain steelbook, to be completely honest. Nothing much on it. Again, this one's usually dirt cheap. I think I'm missing Battlefield 3 as a steelbook. Next up is Murdered, Sole Suspect. Again, I think it's just an art book in there and a game. Yep. Then we got, looks like Fairy Fencer F. I think I've got a hat or some woolly hat that comes with this. Again, lovely artwork on it. Absolutely fantastic. This one was probably about 20 quid. But it does come with the game, art book and a soundtrack CD. And of course a bubble hat. Bubble hat, I should say. Next up is Killer is Dead. Again, the box is slightly crushed on this one. Love and Kill. Not a bad bit of box art on there, really. Again, comes with the usual gumph in there, book, and the game. Right, another Lego one. Harry Potter Years 1 to 4. This one's in a much sturdier box. Thank goodness. Cool little Lego brick effect there on the side. But yeah, does it come with a figurine in there? This comes with a bonus disc. I'm not sure if the Lego's missing from here or what. I don't actually know, to be honest. There's a couple of bits inside the box there, but I've got a feeling there might be something missing. Maybe not. I need to check it out. Yeah, none of these Lego Harry Potter or Lego in general games are very expensive. They're quite reasonably priced. Next one's one of the larger ones I've got to show you. It's Dishonored. Now, I love this game on the PC. Played it to completion. The second one's really good as well. Certainly recommend playing it. Slightly bigger box set, this one. Inside it you've got, I think, actually I don't know, a deck of cards. I think that's about it, really. Deck of cards, the game. Nothing too special about it. Now the next one, I've been after the UK or European launch of this particular game, or release of this particular game, but it doesn't come with any physical content, and it's also really difficult to get. And that's Drakengard 3, which is something related to the Nier games. This one's still sealed. Got this one from the US, but I certainly want to get the UK edition and probably move this one on, to be honest. But yeah, this one at least comes with physical content. The European, UK one doesn't. Right, next up we got, was it BlazBlue? Calamity Trigger. Got no idea what these are about. There's quite a few of these in this sort of bigger box form as well. Looks like some kind of fighting game. I quite like these. Again, generally they're very, very cheap. Art book, game, and a few other bits and bobs within the box. Next up is Painkiller, Hell and Damnation. Collector's edition. Got no idea what this is about either. Again, not much inside the box, the usual stuff. Next up is The Evil Within, which I've never played. Has a lenticular sleeve on the actual case, or is that the book? Let's have a look. No, lenticular sleeve is literally just a piece of card, really. A bit funky. Never played it. I had it on the PC. Just never really got into it, to be honest, but it looks alright. Survival horror game, isn't it? Enter the Mind of a Madman. It's got a sequel as well, I think. This one's quite nice. That's Prince of Persia. Nothing much on the back to show you. But internally it's got a nice bit of artwork in there, plus the game, and plus an art book. Yeah, quite a nice piece of kit, that. Next up we've got Bayonetta, the Climax Edition. There is a gun associated with this game, like a little pistol you can pick up, which is quite expensive nowadays. I'm not sure if it came as part of this bundle or what. Again, the box is not in the best conditions. It's slightly damaged there. So I am on the lookout for something a little bit better. Yep, exactly the same art book and the game. It's a shame, really. It's a shame. Then we've got Final Fantasy 13 Part 2. I think I've already got this as a steelbook. Then we got Arcana Heart. Arcana Heart 3 limited edition. This one's quite heavy. Again, a series I'm not familiar with. There's some stuff inside that. Looks like a DVD, the game, and a book. Series of games I absolutely loved on the PC. Deus Ex. Fantastic. I think I got this on the collector's edition as well. But this game I played to completion on the PC. Absolutely love these games. Yeah, it comes in one of those gatefold cases. Always look quite nice, these, I think. Again, a very reasonably priced game to pick up. Another BlazBlue game. Can't even read what it says. Shift Extend limited edition. Yeah, like I said, it's about half a dozen of them, I think. Ninja Gaiden 2 collector's edition. Another BlazBlue. This one's BlazBlue. Chrono Phantasm. Phantasma. Bloody hell. Chrono Phantasma Extend. There we go. That's my challenge for the day. Learned a new word there. Devil May Cry. Nice little box set, this one. Unfortunately, at the top of it is crushed. This one came in a flipping jiffy bag as well. Face Your Demons. But yeah, I would like to get this one replaced. Very fragile boxes, these. Very fragile indeed. Obviously comes with a game. I'm not actually sure what else it comes with. Ah. Comes with some kind of strap of some description. I'll have to take out the box and have a look at that. I'm not even sure what that even is. Looks like a flipping whip. Miniature whip. Then we've got Borderlands 2 Game of the Year edition. Which is just in the cardboard sleeve. I do like the artwork for these Borderlands games though, and the graphics look phenomenal. Then we've got Tales of Graces F. What's the point of that, eh? Again, lovely artwork. I bet the graphics in the game are fantastic as well. Again, artwork and game. We are getting there, slowly but surely. This is Grid. So I think I've already shown you that in a previous video. Never really got in with this one. Nice bit of artwork down the front of that. All blue on black. It's a really nice effect, really. That's the old squeaky chair again. BlazBlue. Continuum Shift. Where are they getting these words from? Continuum Shift. This one here is quite a desirable one. This is the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection. It did go up to about 60 quid at one point, so I think it's fallen back in price. But again, nice box set to have. I think this one set me back about 25 quid. This is the only box set I bought from the shop, brand new, and that's Dark Souls limited edition. Even I've managed to crush the side of the box somehow. Again, a bloody hard game to play. Never got into it, but it looks absolutely fantastic. Probably one for the sadists amongst you if you like that sort of thing. It's flipping rock hard. Gran Turismo 5 Collector's Edition. This is just a book again and a game. Quite a bland box to be completely honest. And the last one I got is Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. This came with a few bits and bobs as well. I think some like either cards or stickers, and a few other bits and bobs which are elsewhere within my room. But that's it for the mid-size collector's limited editions and slip case games. So what's left to show you really is the collector's editions. So I think that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be back again with the final part in the next few days. So yeah, so thank you very much for subscribing, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again real soon. So take care and bye for now.